Hey Gengar gang, what is going on? My name is Ryan, this is the Analytic Gengar, and welcome to another one of our videos. In today's video, we're celebrating 3,000 followers, 150 subscribers, all of this good stuff right over here on screen right now. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I have met so many amazing people, and it's been really fun sort of interacting with all the fans, all 150 subscribers, all 3,000 followers. It's been really fun. So for today's little celebration, just to hit another milestone, we are going to be opening up two of my favorite recent sets, XY Evolutions as well as Burning Shadows. We are looking for Charizard and Charizard, so there's that. And then I also have a Hidden Fates tin, so we're going to be looking for more Charizard. But I think the thing that is going to be the most fun is a full artwork set of Holon Phantoms, and wouldn't you know it, I picked these up from a seller over on Instagram. Big shout out to him. I'm going to put his link down below. But Poke Experience was super dope, hooked us up with these, so we're going to be opening up these as well in the video. So 10 packs, kind of your basic ETB style opening, but just with 10 random packs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I should have opened this stuff up off camera, but you know how I am. I'm a strange little egg. But in the meantime, thank you all so much again. Today's video really celebrates you guys and 3,000 followers over on Instagram, 150 subs over here. By now, the number has probably changed ever so slightly. So I do admit that there's probably like hopefully more of each, but you know, those are some pretty big milestones for a YouTube channel as well as a Instagram page, so definitely wanted to say a big shout out to that. Looks like we have one of each artwork set. I'm gonna do the robot camera thing just like usual. So we do have those, and then I'm also just going to tear this open while we're at it, so then we can just go ahead and get right on into the packs. If you are new to the channel or so happen to be checking this out because you saw either my post on Instagram or the video popped up, welcome. Thanks for joining today's video. And hopefully you like something. You can, you know, throw us a like, throw us a subscription, anything your little heart desires. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. We got 6 packs. I am going to put those down before I hurt myself. And we'll do 2 Hidden Fates first. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. So, it's been a bit of a time since I've done a video. Ooh, white code card. And I forgot the card trick, so that's good. Code card goes to the gang, by the way. So all code cards. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. I forgot the card trick. My goodness, I'm getting old. And we begin, friends. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff. Met a lot of cool people. So my next plan would be to open up some more quote-unquote vintage stuff a little later on, preferably maybe, you know, a little bit down the road, maybe 5,000 followers. We got a Kangaskhan. Okay, cool. White code card. All right, but yeah, so 5,000 would definitely be, I personally think, my next big milestone in terms of Instagram followers. I definitely think I'll celebrate some random number too. I'm weird like that. Sometimes I'll be like, I want to celebrate like 3,500 followers, and I'm just like, okay, sure, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. In terms of YouTube, obviously always growing, hoping to, you know, do a little more this year in terms of producing more content, getting a lot more subs, maybe being able to monetize the channel. This is maybe the first time I'm going to be speaking about monetizing the channel, but in an ideal world, I would actually, hello Froakie, and a Snorlax. Very nice. It's a nice little Frocadere there. Froakie. This is, you know, it obviously, I think any YouTuber always has it in his or her back of the mind, like, oh hey, maybe I'll do a Burning Shadows pack next. Maybe, you know, one day I'll be able to grow enough that I can monetize my channel. So that is my plan too. In an ideal world, I'm able to do something like that, and obviously The good news is that I think I'll be in a position where I'll be able to plow anything that I can make in terms of ad revenue back into my content, which I think it puts me in a good spot. I don't think I'll be quitting my day job anytime soon in order to PokeTube. So the good news is that it's a goal of mine, but the real goal is so that I can use the money to invest back into my YouTube channel, and along the way obviously I'll continue to get better and grow in how I go about my content, so that's also very important. Nice Lucario there, that's pretty sick, so that's good. But yeah, so in the meantime obviously I'll still be learning how to create new content, do cool stuff, that kind of material. Actually, let's open up our first Holon Phantoms pack. So a little bit of a vintage opening. Holon Phantoms is one of those old school packs. You can tell they're old school because they open super easily, which is very nice. And I believe the card, I am going to mangle these cards. Wow. I'm trying to save the pack art so that maybe one day it can be done away with or given away or something like that. Jeez, these cards look old. Wow. Okay. Alright. So, first up, I'm gonna make sure we also refocus this. Professor Cosmo's Discovery. An Executor Delta species. A Oddish. These are really cool because these cards are the Delta species, which means they could be types that they normally aren't. So Oddish is obviously a grass type Pokemon, but what's cool is that because of the whole Delta species spiel, it can actually be a water type Pokemon, so pretty cool. Over on Instagram I actually posted a Rayquaza that was an electric type, and then there you go, you got an Ammonite that is a psychic type, a Sunskirt, and Holon Phantoms is one of those sets that's actually named for the Holon region where Holon species Pokemon come from. Or rather where Delta species Pokemon come from. Ooh, that is sick, dude. So back in the day, for anyone who doesn't know, they used to put the set over in the corner on some of the reverses. So this is one of those reverses. It's an Aeron, lovely 3rd gen Pokemon, and has the thing. I do have sleeves right off screen, so I am going to sleeve this up, no worries. But our rare is a regular Latios. Heartbreaking, but super cool all at the same time. So super cool card. I mean, nothing really crazy about it. I'm gonna focus up again because you know how this camera is. But yeah, super cool card. So definitely our first little pull could be that guy over there. And then what's also really cool is that these cards are super old, so I'm gonna put them gently into the corner. Let's go with the Hidden Fates again. Why don't we? So yeah, so like I was saying earlier, guys, I think one of the big goals for me this year is to hopefully gain a lot more subscribers, but also just, you know, kind of plow back into my content, learn a lot more about myself, and about how content is created on YouTube, because obviously those things are super important. And I think in doing that, I'll be able to make better content, and hopefully by then obviously the channel will kind of go through bouts of organic growth. And the goal would be, you know, if I were able and fortunate enough to monetize this YouTube channel, I think I would honestly plow back what I make back in here. I want to be transparent about it because it's one of those things where it's like, oh well, aren't you being a little too ambitious? A Mr. Mime is our rare. Hidden Fate's not coming through with the goods today. Not gonna, I mean, we did get a Froakie. I guess that's good. But, you know, hopefully that is the end goal for me. I do want to be transparent about it because I always say how this is a investor and collectors YouTube channel. And obviously what that would mean is that, you know, there's a certain level of transparency about that, obviously. So yeah, that's kind of my goal / plan for the year, is to continue to work my way towards that, and hopefully even Mistiana, maybe even achieve that goal by the end of the year. It's ambitious, but you know what? No one ever got anywhere doing the bare minimum. So I figure I'm gonna try and probably fall several times before I get where I need to be at. Anywho, Magmar, pretty cool card, and is a Bills analysis. All right, so that was a dud tin. If I'm not mistaken, I think that tin was $10 at Target. So we got a Froakie out of it, which is good, I guess. Let's do another Holon Phantoms. We'll do Mewtwo this time around. And Mewtwo is actually one of the Gold Star Pokemon cards that you can pull. I do have a video. I do own a PSA 10 Gem Mint Mewtwo. So, wow, this is going to be bad, isn't it? So the good news is that I do own one of those. Wouldn't mind pulling another one. Would also love to pull really anything from the set. It's fun opening them and getting something nifty. So that's also good. And I think, yep, I can save that pack artwork. Let's turn these around super quickly. And as you can see, I don't know how prominent it is, but these cards do go through a slight bit of warping over time, and that's just because as they get older, they are cardboard. Always remember that. They do tend to warp a little bit, so it is one of those like kind of awkward things that happens with older Pokemon cards. No matter how good you care for them, if you opened up like an old school EX booster pack or booster box, they would all kind of have like those weird bends in them. So there is that. I'm going to try a new, okay, this is already going poorly, a Camerupt, a Pidgeotto, the Kabuto Delta species, the Pichu Delta species, the Mankey Delta species, just a regular Corphish, just being a Corphish, that's good, a Carvanha, fighting type, but Delta species. Whoa, that is sick. Okay, so this is the, don't want to spoil that, although it's not an EX card, I can tell you that much. This is the Armaldo Holon Delta species, and then it does have the reverse there. And then we have a Seviper as our regular rare. But this is pretty sick, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna throw this guy in the back as well. And let's do the Evolutions pack now, and then we'll wrap up with 2 Holon Phantoms packs. So Evolutions, slowly creeping up there in value, not gonna lie. I saw a whole bunch of people on eBay, LOL, and we all know how much I feel about eBay, but I saw a whole bunch of people over that way. Another white code card, here we go. There is the code card for the gang, and they were, you know, like, oh yeah man, it's a $200 box. No, it's not. Oh, never. Oh, this is awkward. Well, all right. We're gonna put that in the back and pretend to be surprised about that. Okay, cool. Charizard Spirit Link, Poliwhirl, Maintenance. So this is really cool in case you're not aware of why this set might look a little different from the other Pokemon cards. This is basically a reprint of the base set of Pokemon cards, hence the retro artworks as well as the retro looking cards. So these are pretty cool because this is relatively similar to how the old school stuff used to look. Hitmonchan is our reverse, and then, oh my goodness, what a surprise, Nidoking is our rare card. So that's a pretty good pull, I think. It's a beautiful card, and again, really old school looking, but super fun as well, because it, like, this is true to form, really well centered too. I might actually get this graded because this is, it's a good looking card. I mean, it's definitely not as old, but I think it's pretty cool. So definitely throwing that back there as part of the pulls. And we move along. Okay, so now we have, what do we got? We got 2 more packs of Holon Phantoms, and then we're done for this week's video. And again, you know, next time we do one of these, it'll probably be another milestone. If you do like what you see, friends, if you like maybe not this content, but, you know, some of our other videos that come out on random Saturdays or Tuesdays, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to share. Sharing is caring, and more importantly, this channel is really dedicated to kind of the art and the form of Pokemon collecting and investing. So for what it's worth, sharing and spreading the word about channels like this help to inform more people. And then, you know, if other people find it helpful, hopefully they'll do the same. So the idea behind something like that would definitely be the more you share, the more not only successful things can be for the channel, but the more people can also get helped. So that would be ideal and the plan. Holon Lake, and like I said, Holon is another region in the canonical Pokemon universe. The only difference is that it was never featured, not to my knowledge at least, in the anime, but in the trading card game, it's like its own unique region, just like Hoenn, Johto, Kanto, or any of the other ones. Then we have a Claydol. Claydol, super cool Pokemon, very weak to ice type moves. We got the Pikachu, that was at the front. We have a Carvanha. We have a Torchic, my first ever starter Pokemon. Look how cute it is. We got a Meowth, which is a dark type Delta species Pokemon. We have a North. We have its bigger mommy fossil thing over that way. A Mawile is our reverse holographic card. Super cool holo pattern. Love the little, again, that is the neatest thing. And a Latias is our non-holographic rare card. Very cool. Okay, so we do have another Rev holo, so that's nice. Alright, and then finally but not least, one Holon Phantoms pack. And yeah, so like I said, we'll probably just pick a random number again and celebrate. I am actually hot on the trail of some pretty cool blister packs from back in the day, like, you know, 2005, 6, 7, 8-ish. And they have like EX series or like 2 EX series and 2 promos. So the hope would be that I can pick, you know, 1 or 2 of those up. I'd be open, I'd be down to crack something like that open. Here's the thing, is that while it's nice to have those things, it's almost like, you know, and obviously the bigger channels always do this stuff anyway, but like it's super important to open some of that stuff up too, because not many people are going to get a chance to. So, you know, 1 or 2 channels who do that kind of vintage stuff is really cool. It really helps just kind of perpetuate the fun along the way. So we have a rare candy, another Claydol, a Lileep, the other fossil Pokemon from the 3rd gen. We got a Pikachu, we got a Baltoy, we got a Horsey, we got a Fanfy, we have a Corphish, and we have a Relicanth. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, there you go. In case you're curious, those Holon Phantoms sets, we haven't done the TCG, we haven't done the card vault video on Holon Phantoms yet, but definitely an interesting set of cards to say the least, and more importantly, about $80 per pack. So, you know, some of the more expensive packs, definitely not EX Deoxys or Skyridge expensive, but you know, some interesting stuff there. So yeah guys, thanks again for joining today's video. Again, thank you all so much for everything you do to make this channel successful. I don't think that gets said enough on channels on YouTube, so definitely thank you all for your support. To my 150 subscribers, 151 I think as of the making of this video, thank you so much for, you know, giving me the support and the encouragement to keep going and keep creating content. To the 3,000 followers on Instagram, likewise, wouldn't it be great if you subscribed as well? Wink wink. But yeah guys, thank you so much again for everything. You know, if you like what you saw today, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Again, expect more of this type of content in the future. And yeah, next week we're gonna be doing the $473 eBay bucks video, but we're gonna be doing it because I spent it all. So get ready for that. All right, friends, thanks again. We will see you soon. Have a great week. Peace.